Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today we have two snacks to try from Boxu, and this is one of those where the name kind of says a lot. So the first we're going to try, this is the Japanese curry senbei. Apparently, more specifically, this is kuri odon flavored, or at least that's the dish that it's inspired by. Really kind of looking forward to this. Should be pretty good. We've had some really good rice crackers. We are also going to try, this is Kakinotane Chocolate. So this is Kakinotane, which are a specific type of rice cracker that have been dipped in chocolate. Fairly straightforward. Have to admit, I'm a little bit nervous about this one just because of the waxy curse with Japanese chocolate. But Kakinotane is one of those things that's really been pretty tasty. I've liked it a lot. Actually, no, I'm gonna correct. We've had so many good rice crackers just in general, whether it's the senbei or the arare or Kakinotane. We've gotten some really amazing ones. So I am hoping that it turns out. I am looking forward to trying these. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! Alright, so starting with our Japanese curry senbei. It does kind of smell like curry. I can smell the spices, and I appreciate that you can really see them. I do have to call out, so the culture guide did specifically point out that there's black pepper involved, and I can see the black pepper, which I really appreciate. I do enjoy black pepper a lot. That's really nice and crunchy. Like it takes a bit to chomp through, and it's really satisfying. Like sometimes you just want something that you really have to chomp through. That does it. There's a really nice curry flavor, and there is definitely a lot of black pepper. I like it a lot. I think it's really good. It definitely has a bit of kick, but it's more the flavor side of spice as opposed to just being pure heat. Like it has a little bit of heat, but it's from the sheer level of spices on it. I think it's really good. I think it's really amazing. If you don't like black pepper, you might not like it. But since I really like black pepper, I think it's great. Would definitely recommend. That is super good. So moving on to our Kakinotane chocolate. This is going to be interesting because they are calling out on the package that they are spicy rice crackers, which is not in the culture guide. I don't know. This is going to be interesting. So I'm going to do two of them. Just because Kakinotane is, as you can see, they're very small. These are very small. It's more, I don't know, it feels to me like it's more common to just get like a handful of munch on them, kind of like, a handful of peanuts or something. But, all right. Okay, the chocolate wasn't as bad as I feared. It was not as waxy, and the layer on them, they said that it was a generous coating. It wasn't as thick as I was concerned it might be, which is good. It was a good balance for the cracker itself. I'm not sure how much of the spice that the package was calling out really came through. I feel like the culture guide was a bit more accurate where it was just sweet and savory. The crunch was really satisfying. It was really, really pretty good. As far as Japanese chocolate is concerned, I'd say where it's like chocolate, I'd say this is definitely one of the better ones we've tried. Um, and I do just, in general, I find that Kakinotane is pretty tasty. I'm usually a fan. So if you're really wanting Japanese chocolate and you're wanting to avoid the waxy curse, this avoids most of it. This is really pretty good. It's not bad. And like I said, the Kakinotane aspect of it, really good. And I can see what they were going for. And it's a lot, it achieves that a lot better than I feared it might. It's actually pretty good. Kochi Salsama. So to recap, we tried our Japanese curry senbei, which is nice and crunchy with lots of spice flavor. It had a little bit of a kick. A lot of pepper though. So if you're somebody who doesn't really like black pepper, you might want to try something else. If you're like me and you really like black pepper, this is awesome. This is amazing. Highly recommend. We also tried our Kakinotane chocolate, which, as far as like the chocolate treats we've gotten, has been, I'd say, one of the best. I do think the chocolate kind of, they have it kind of well in balance. I really like the crunch in there. Actually does work pretty well, which is such a relief to be able to say. That has not always been the case, so I am really quite pleased I can say that. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Jane.